Hi YouTubers, thought of doing one thread more, and this time I'm just reviewing my recent shows I've been to the last week. I've seen like 10 bands or something the past week, and I think I thought of starting off with Bob Dylan in Oslo. That was yesterday. I went to Oslo, and that's the capital of Norway. It's just it's a 6-hour drive from here, drive or bus. You know, we took the bus, stayed at my old friend's place. He's working in Oslo, trying to earn some money. So we stayed at his place, and it was me and my buddy that went there. And my buddy, it's actually my mother's last boyfriend. They don't hang out anymore, but me and him do, because he's a kind of a record collector and a music lover, you know. So we've been hanging out since. And this was his 9th time he saw Dylan, and this was my first time I saw Dylan. So with all his experience, you know, and it's his absolute biggest, fan, and So that was very fun. And Dylan, it's a little special because Dylan's not what you what you hear on the records, and my buddy told me that, and he said that don't have too high expectations of Dylan. It can be like crap, or it can be it can be very good. So don't have any expectations. That I didn't. But the show was really good. He did a killer version of It Ain't Me Babe and Simple Twist of Faith, and he did something more. Tangled Up in Blue. He did Like a Rolling Stone. He did All on the Watchtower, and he closed it with a rock version of Blowing in the Wind. So yeah, and he did some new material as well, but mostly it was like old ones. And the show was really good. We had pretty bad seats, but in the last 3 songs everyone just rushed the stage, so me and my buddy was just right in front, cheering for Dylan. So a very good show, and I give it, if I had to give it a review, or it gets 4 records of 5. Yeah. Okay, so 2 days earlier I went to this festival called Where the Action Is in Sweden, and I saw a bunch of bands, but the ones that stood out was, and it's a 1-day festival, so you go there in the morning and you go home at night. And the best one was hands down Bright Eyes. I've seen Bright Eyes. I saw Bright Eyes for 3 years ago when he just released Casadega, and I just loved it. It was very good. And I've listened to Bright Eyes for some time, and even then I could sing along with songs and so on, but this time, I've been listening to Bright Eyes. Oh man, the first 2 chords he does or something like that, the song immediately, and it was so good. He doesn't care what everyone thinks of him when he's on stage, and he has his shades on, and suddenly he just rocks around the stage, and the shades just go flying, and they had 2 drummers. They had a guy who did I don't know if he did synthesizer or samples or something like that, but the same guy did the trumpet as well, and they had Mike on guitar. I think his name's Mike, and a girl who did the piano or whatever, and Bright Eyes doing synthesizer and singing. I think he did take the guitar 1 or 2 times as well. But very good, and he did a lot of new songs. I think he did 3 or 4 songs from the new album, and what more songs. He did Road to Joy. I hadn't heard that one before, and it was very, very good. So yeah, Bright Eyes, 5 of 5. 5 records out of 5. Okay, we saw Coldplay as well, and Coldplay was very good. I hadn't seen them before. Very good live band, you know, a great show. But it was a little, I don't know, it's so many people, you know, it's so crowded, and they did like the hits or whatever you call it, some new, but very, very good. So a 4 out of 5 that gets. And I saw Brandon Flowers, very good. I saw him from the beer tent. So I was standing like drinking beer and looking at Brandon Flowers, but it was good. I don't like dig the Killers that much, but he sang good, sound good. Yeah, got the crowd going, so it was good. And I saw Glasvegas, and Glasvegas I had so high hopes on. I was like, I died to see Glasvegas, and they were awful. In my opinion, they were awful. Didn't have any energy, and I really don't like the new album. I hate the new album. So the only good songs were the songs they did from the last. So we saw half of the concert, and then we went to get a bite to eat and drink beer. There was some other Swedish bands, but you don't know them. The Ark, very good, and a guy is called Daniel Lewis Ray or something like that, and he wasn't that good. So very good music week. I bought a bunch of records. Bought a bunch of records. So I'm gonna show them to you when I've listened to them. So keep in touch. Bye.